Good morning, happy Saturday. It's another bright day here at the lake. Let's talk chronic pain. I know nobody wants to talk about it, but we're gonna talk about it. Let me get comfy, I have my coffee ready. Okay, chronic pain can be due to arthritis, chronic illness such as cancer. Some of the chronic lymphocytic leukemias are chronic forever. They can be painful. Crohn's disease, irritable bowel, MS, sports injuries, back injuries, all kinds of chronic pain out there. And yes, I deal with a lot of chronic pain. I help a lot of people with chronic pain, and I am thrilled to be able to do so. But this goes beyond that. A lot of people, you have chronic pain, and then you change doctors, or a doctor finds a new treatment and says, hey, let's give this a try. I've heard really good stuff about this. Okay, you give it a try. And it works. The pain's decreasing, you're feeling better. This is pretty cool. You can sleep at night, you're not taking as many meds, you're happy, your quality of life has just gone through the roof, or has it? Because for so long, you have been in pain. You have been the person that, well, I can't do this because my hands don't work. I can't do this because my legs don't work. I can't go out to dinner with you or travel with you because I have, tummy issues. And it becomes part of your persona. It becomes part of who you are. Not the illness. I'm not talking about the illness. I'm talking about the pain. The label becomes part of who you are. So as much as you may want, the patient may want to start feeling better, a part of them may be scared to death to let go of that label. They have lived this way for so long, it's who they are. That's their comfort zone. They may be miserable, they may be in pain, but that's their comfort zone for X number of years. You take that away, you're pushing them outside their comfort zone, they may not be happy. They may embrace it and just run with it. And I absolutely love it when it happens. I see that a lot. Trust me, when I hear back from one of my people, oh my God, the pain's gone and it hasn't come back. And I still treat them for a period of time. Oh my God, I'm not in pain. I can eat, I can do this. It just makes my heart sing. It's wonderful. And then you have others who, well, the pain's gone, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling right. It's the emotional basis there. Because they've lived this way for so long, it's who they are. For family members and for physicians, for treaters, if you have someone, chronic pain, they're trying every treatment, every surgery, and the doctor tells them, we fixed it. The problem isn't there anymore. The joint is fixed, the back is fused, the tumor is gone, whatever it is, and they're still having symptoms. It could be the underlying emotional issue, that they are emotionally attached to that pain. They are emotionally attached to that diagnosis. It's who they are in here, in their heart and soul, and that's hard to walk away from. And for some people, it's very scary. It's very, very scary. They will go to the point of self-sabotaging they will start feeling great and then they will start to self-sabotage so they can maintain that comfort zone. It's not crazy, so don't tell people they're crazy. It's just how they're wired. And it takes a lot of work from people like myself and other treaters. It can be overcome, but you have to want to get well. You have to want to be pain-free. You have to want to see the light at the end of the tunnel and go for it. You have to have long-term goals. Your short-term goals. This week, I'm going to be able to walk to the mailbox. Next week, I'm going to walk to the end of the drive. And that's wonderful. But in your head, I want you to have long-term goals too. We're going on vacation. We're going to take a trip. We're going to go to the beach. We're going to go to the mall. We're going out to dinner. Anything that you can get your hopes up for. And as your, I don't want to say reward, I don't like that term, but that's your goal. Don't live the label of the diagnosis. Don't live the label of the pain. Don't live the labels that other people give you. Don't live the label you give yourself. Please, there is so much more to you than this. And I see it. I treat a lot of veterans. God bless them. You know, I got a big heart and a big warm spot in my heart for every veteran and their family. I mean, they were just treasures to me. And a lot of amputees. And they will have what we used to call years ago, phantom pain. Because just because a limb is gone, those nerves, they never got the memo. So they may still be feeling some things. And it takes some time to get through it. But I tell you, I would say, now this is just the vets I know, the vets I treat and their families. 98% push through it. They live happy, healthy, productive lives. They may be missing a leg. They may be missing an arm. Yeah, you would know it if you saw them. Of course you would. But it hasn't stopped them. They didn't give themselves that label. They refused that label. They don't want to be the victim. They want to be the survivor. They want to push beyond that. They want to be a leader. Of course, being a leader kind of goes with the military mind, but I guess it's just what you're willing to do for you. Some people will say, well, I'm doing it for my kids. Yeah, you're doing it for you too. Otherwise it wouldn't work. Don't get stuck living the label. Just because you have chronic pain, chronic illness, there's more to you than that. You may be a mom, a dad, a grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, sister, brother, friend, neighbor, whatever. That counts too. And just because you're in a wheelchair, just because you are paraplegic, hemiplegic, just because due to your illness, you can't leave the house, you can still work remote. Everybody's working remote now. So if you don't have the education, there's no reason you can't go online and get an education. There are tons of programs. If you want to expand your knowledge base and your experience and your skills, it doesn't matter. I don't see, my opinion, and I can be wrong, but I'm not. I don't see how you can allow your limitation to define you anymore. Not with technology as it is. You can work. There are oodles of jobs where you can work from home, make a decent living, support your family, and have a healthy lifestyle. I'm not saying that you're going to, run a marathon. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Honey, I just don't want you to give up on yourself. I don't want you to live the label and let it define you as, I can't do this, I'm disabled. I can't do this, I have arthritis. I can't do this, I have this illness or that illness. Don't do that. You are worth so much more, and I see it. I'm sure other people see it. So just think about it. And if your doctor tells you, hey, we took care of the problem, I don't know what your problem is, I think we might. And it doesn't mean you're crazy. It doesn't mean you're malingering. It doesn't mean you're a hypochondriac or attention seeking. This has just been a part of you for so long. It's hard to let it go. It's become who you are. If you're facing this, you have a family member facing this, a patient, please reach out. I will be more than happy to talk to them. Lord knows I talk to everybody else. So I am here if you need me, and you know that. Have a beautiful, wonderful Saturday. Finish up your holiday shopping and play nice.